Now children will see carbonation. Carbon dioxide when dissolved in water it forms carbonic acid. You know this. 2H2O plus CO2 is what? 2H2O plus CO2 is what? H2CO3. Understood? Carbonic acid. Carbonation is the mixing of water with carbon dioxide to make carbonic acid. This type of weathering is important in formation of caves. Dissolved carbon dioxide in rainwater or in moist air forms carbonic acid, and this acid reacts with minerals in rocks. Understood? So this type of formation is there, this type of chemical reaction is there when the rocks they are exposed to water. Understood? We know that carbon dioxide when dissolved in water it forms carbonic acid. So this type of reaction is there in rocks, and as a result disintegration is there, as a result chemical weathering is there. Understood? So this type of formation is due to heavy rainfall in rocks. If the area, if a particular area is having heavy rainfall, so there must be this type of chemical weathering. Understood? If you'll go to western ghats, if you'll go to extreme northeastern part of our country where they receive heavy rainfall, we can see this type of chemical weathering. Understood? Now we'll see solution. Some minerals in the rock get dissolved in water. Limestone is formed due to chemical precipitation between water and alkalis. Limestone get precipitate chemically, that is undergoes chemical weathering again. Similarly, because of solutions, alkalis in the rock dissolve and make them brittle. Brittle means which can be break easily. Understood? Children, some minerals in the rock get dissolved in water. Limestone is formed due to chemical precipitation between water and alkalis. I can give you example. This example is there also in your lesson. At Vadgaon Daira in Ahmednagar district, limestone gets, we can say, limestone gets precipitated chemically, undergoes chemical weathering again. Similarly, because of solution, alkalis in the rock dissolve and make them brittle. So, if the rocks contain limestone and they are exposed to oxygen or they are exposed to this type of chemical reaction, so they precipitate it chemically. Limestone get precipitated chemically. They undergoes chemical weathering. Understood? If the area is having limestone, there is chemical weathering. There is chemical reaction, and again there is disintegration of rocks. And because easily we can see, we know that limestone can break easily. They are very brittle in nature because if they are exposed to water, so there is reaction. So they are brittle in nature. Understood? So you can see this in this picture. So the rocks are breaks. The rocks are broken into very small, different types, different shapes, isn't it? So this type of formation is there due to solution. Now we'll see oxidation. Children, oxidation, the name itself, if they are exposed to oxygen. The oxidation of iron and combination with oxygen and water to form Fe, ferrous, plus hydroxides and oxides. This gives the affected rocks a reddish brown coloration on the surface which crumbles easily and weakens the rocks. Understood? This process occurs in children. This process occurs in rocks which have iron present in them. Already I told you that rocks are nothing but a composition of different minerals. If 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 any area is having rocks and in that rocks the composition of iron is more, listen carefully. If the composition of iron is more, then and they are coming into contact with water, naturally, there will be chemical reaction between iron and water. That means oxygen. Hence, a reddish color layered forms on the rocks. You must have observed these type of reactions, no? This is called rust. This is called rust. Understood? And this gives affected rocks a reddish brown coloration and which crumbles easily and weakens the rocks. Understood? So reddish colored brown layer it is known as rust. You have already observed, no? If you'll see in the ground or any place where we can find this type of rocks. because these type of rock they contain more amount of iron, and when they are exposed to water, so this type of formation is there, rust formation is there. See this picture, you can easily observe in this picture, you can make out that what is oxidation. So this reddish color we can see here, it is the formation due to presence of iron. And what happen if they are exposed to water, iron? See children, already we know that rust, we can see rust in various iron objects like nails, like other things which are exposed to water. Rust you know very well, no? You can have example in your house also. So this is the picture of oxidation.